Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's Porter. As you can see, there's some dock marks that kind of go around the edges of the floor there. Looks like it could be wax buildup. Looks like more like dirt, but I'm gonna clean a lot of that up, make it look better than it was, especially like over here. We want to get all that up. Try to soak it up. I have a solution. It's just like a multi-purpose solution from Clean Green Solutions. It makes it a little highly, it's a little more highly concentrated than it should be. But I'm gonna soak this floor up and see what happens. Let's get ourselves situated here. We're gonna kind of swab with this floor pretty good, just the edges. Let's see, we got a little scrub brush. Get our mark. Don't soak it too much, but not to get the edges kind of. Once I get all that wrapped around pretty good, which I do. My little scrub brush here. Let's see, I have to pick you guys up and carry over to where I am. See how this looks first. So when you come right here, obviously you can see the dirt. Let's scrub this. See that it comes off? Real nice and easy. It's not pretty easy. Trying to do the walls wrong up here with the edges. I'm trying to do both at the same time, so you gotta be multi-talented. Trying to do the edges. And the floor. Now, sometimes you can use a scrubbing machine, but the problem with the scrubbing machine, it doesn't quite get in the corners like this. So it just gets in the corners. Now, back in the day, we used to kind of get on our hands and knees. You still can do that too if you're accustomed to it. But now they got sticks with little apparatuses on them that you can just. This is one of those we call it power flush toilets. So it's not the flushometer type, even though you could put a flushometer on there. This is the one with the PF2 tank. They used to have the white tanks. I don't know if you remember the white tanks back in the day. This one has the black tank. Same principle. They still have air inducers on them. They have cartridges on them. Just a different style. Gotta get used to how they operate and how to troubleshoot them. Over here, that's a flushometer right there. You guys got probably seen those in a lot of movie theaters, hotels, schools, stuff like that. But do the same thing. Let's get under here, scrub all this up real nice. Get a nice little scrub. The object of it is make it look better than it was. I see a lot of dirt coming out, so I see something's moving because I'm seeing sudsy dirt. So that tells me something is definitely be moving off this floor. You see the dirt turning sudsy, or the suds turning dirty. A lot of elbow grease, motivation, patience. Now let's go over here. Now, now I'm gonna try to give it a rinse so I can see what I did get and what I didn't get. Well, let me finish this area here first. Actually, I think I'm satisfied with how it looks already. You just go under here to here. Just hit this spot real quick. How about that? It's looking pretty good. Let me get under here. Right under the commode or toilet. Okay. Let's see how this looks when you mop it up. Now if it doesn't come up this time, I can always come back and do a second one. But let's let me see if I can place this camera so you can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna try. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's move this down like that. Okay, now you can see me kind of mopping that area right there. We're gonna try to mop that area right there with the mop and see how it comes out. That little corner area. This is the side press. Back in the day, everybody used to use the gear press. The gear press gives you a better ring because it pushes down on both sides. But this one does pretty good. Gear press is a little more expensive too, by the way. But let's see how this looks. It's pretty good. Just kind of mop the top part too. So that looks pretty good right there. You guys can see that. Better than it was, that's for sure. How about that side over there? You see where the dirt was forming on the walls when I was hitting it with the scrubber. Just hit this with the mop. Now the key to this is use the corner of your mop to hit this corner like this. Down, like this. When you come up, you can always come across or come across this way. But same thing over here. Just kind of sometimes you gotta get in there with your hands because you can't get them up in those corners. And that's another key thing. When you mop the floor, you gotta be careful how you're swinging the dirt. You don't want to swing the dirt into the corner. It's pretty good. Let's come over here. See how this looks over here. A lot of people that can't swing the mop. And swinging the mop is really easy. Left, right, left, right. Nice little small. I'm gonna give a class on how to swing a mop. Somebody, I'm not gonna say their name, was trying to show me how to mop a floor, and I'm like, I've been mopping floors for over 40 years. He was like, you're doing a good job. I said, well, I should be doing a good job. Now, the key is how to mop a floor. Let me show you real quick. So when you're swinging a mop, this is what you do first. Do all your sides. So this is your side. You mop your side horizontal way this way. That's your horizontals. You do this side here. Now when you do your sides, you start your mop about right here. It's an old mop, don't mind the phrase on it. It's just an old working mop. So you comfortable, one hand up, one hand down. Keep your body position kind of like this. So you're gonna swing left, right. Take your mop, swing this way, stop. Don't touch the corner, come back. Come back. Like that. Nice and easy, like that. So you're not going all the way to the edge. You're stopping about 4 to 6 inches from the edge. And so forth and so on, just like that. You keep it a nice pattern you're overlapping about 6 to 12 inches, depending on where your mop swing is. You keep going like that. That's all you do. Your mop should never hit the corners. It's not supposed to hit the corners because you already mopped the corners. So I learned that from a guy way back in the day, Bob Tisdale, when I worked at the Boys and Girls Club. And that's how you mop a floor, it's like that. Overall, there are some faint dark spots, like a little, but that corner could use some more work right there. I might have to get my what you call it, my what do you call it, the doodle bug. That's kind of what I'm doing. So I might have to get the rubber gloves out and scrub that by hand because it's a kind of tight corner. But overall, I see some dark spots here and there. But the main spots that I was looking at, they do look pretty good. I'm definitely satisfied with these corners over here, how these came out. Let me adjust my camera back the way it was. Hold on one second, guys. There we go. So, yeah, looks a lot cleaner for sure. The corners look a lot cleaner. This edge looks a lot cleaner. I could do some extra work there. I know I can hit this with the mop right here. Once I hit that, then I think we're done. Just want to give you guys a basic, kind of general idea. Like this spot right here, I gotta at least hit that. And that looks pretty good.
Special event, 100 Huntington Avenue, Boston, Engine 8. Special event.
So they have that marathon going on today, guys. I might go down there, I might not. But I figure I'll show you some work I'm doing at work. This came out pretty good. One day I do a video of the clean green solutions. I'm gonna have Bill do that though. I'm gonna meet up with Bill one day. I'm gonna have him display all the solutions, how they work and what they do. And he's a good guy for that. He has all the information on that.
Car 4, H1, 207, a code A, 131 Dartmouth Street, Boston.
All right, that looks pretty good, guys. What do you think? That's, I didn't put a lot of effort into it. I did, have to soak it just a slight bit and scrub it. This corner here. The corner is always going to give you a problem because you can't quite get the mop in the way you want to. So you just got to probably get in with your old hands and knees and do it the right way. But it's pretty good so far, guys. Catch you on the next one.
562 Huntington Avenue, Exeter Street.